Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Object 261. It's the Tier 10 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south westbourne of Arctic region, otherwise known as Mannerheim Line, under the command of apgibbo, or Gibbo, I should say. Now, actually, I have a correction to make, and I should have made it before, I think. Felt that I did make it, but anyway, I did actually suggest that apgibbo actually had Parkinson's. He doesn't have Parkinson's, he actually has MS. So I got that wrong, and I do apologise for suggesting that he actually had Parkinson's. My sister has Parkinson's, and there's another player who actually also has it. And it does actually make playing very, very difficult. But yes, no, he's actually working under multiple sclerosis, which is almost as difficult to play the game with. Now, he sent me in a replay, an interesting one. Oh, he's actually in platoon with an EBR 105, who's gone a bit deep into enemy territory. As you can see there, he's having a little tussle with an enemy EBR. First shot goes in. Oh, that was a direct hit. That one definitely hit the target. There are enemy tanks there, and you can see a Death Star at the moment. But looks like our platoon mate is probably not going to survive very long. And I suspect he's probably going to expire just after he gets into the cap area. Yeah, he's capping, but not for long. In fact, he gets taken out by a TVP T5051 just after we hit the Superconch on this side of the map. So we've lost our platoon mate. He was a platoon, a dynamic platoon, I should say. So it wasn't one that he actually joined in after the before the battle started. And we're now looking at a Jaegeru, and he's very close to our E900. But that was a very accurate shot. Unfortunately, the splash actually hit our E900, and that means that basically I think we've disqualified ourselves from getting a high caliber. Because yes, if you do any team damage or any splash damage at all, and it comes up and says you've hit an ally, that means you won't be getting a high caliber medal. But that was a very good shot on the Cranbarn. He did 280, but he got masses of stun assist afterwards. Nearly 2,000 hit points. 1,950 hit points of stun assist after the battle. Very, very good shot indeed in that sense. You see, the thing is, he hit an enemy tank that was in sight of our teammates. Rounds out. Direct hit on the Superconch. Unfortunately, he fixed his track shortly after that, and we've just lost another tank. Yes, part of the trick actually in getting stun assist is actually firing at a tank that's actually in sight of your own teammates. If you do hit a tank that's in sight, normally that means that you will be getting some stun assist. And it looks like the other Arty in our team, who we happen to be in platoon with as well, who's an Object 261, he also just got some stun assist because our shell hit the Superconch just after his shell did. And the Superconch has gone down. So I think our Object 261 friend has suddenly picked up a load of stun assist. Rounds out in the VS55. Oh, engine deck hit. He got a fair amount, 244 from the actual hit, and he got stun assist afterwards. We're now 2 up on the enemy. We were down, but now we're up. Can we get a shot on this TVP? That's the guy who killed our platoon mate there. Very thinly armed tanks, the TVPs. He hits the Death Star instead. The enemy have turned it around now. They're 1 up on us, 2 up on us. So this battle is going both ways at the moment. We're almost loaded. TVP's there. And we've lost sight of the enemy. Oh dear. Well, our TVP is actually doing a quick run around the south. So hopefully he'll get close enough and we'll get a spot on the enemy just in that area. In fact, I think you can see apgibbo is actually moving forwards at this moment. I'm not sure if he knows he's moving forward. He may have hit the cruise control button by mistake, or is he relocating to try and get closer to the enemy? Well, he may have noticed his reticule is bouncing around all over the place, and that's because he did hit cruise control, and I don't think he knows it, actually. But he'll find out, because he'll be going down into a gully very shortly, and then he'll realise that, he suddenly found out. Oops. Yeah, you've got to watch that. Whenever you see a dancing reticule, that's normally a sign that you're actually moving. Oh, and he's been spotted by the enemy, and it's the EBR. And he can't do anything about it. Unfortunate that. Well, there's the enemy EBR in his fancy hot rod colours. Got a lower plate hit. And that was the end. Yes, the problem is that I think we're about to lose one of our teammates as well. The Object 261, yes, he's gone down as well. That was our platoon mate. And now our Manticore's gone in to try and kill the EBR. Oh, and it's the Starship version of the Manticore. I think these are vaguely silly, but oh well. Each to their own. This one's run around the rock tonight. And a ram kill to finish. Well, he did lose a fair amount of hit points there with that shot, but he's now being fired on by the AMX-50B, and that's the end of him as well. There's only 2 left on our team now. We've got a Jaegeru and a Ho-Ri 3, and I don't think they stand much of a chance against 5 enemy, even though the Ho-Ri 3 just got a kill. Our Jaegeru's taking severe damage. Ho-Ri 3's decided to catch up with him. I think the Jaegeru's about to die. He's only got 34 hit points left. And the enemy's still got 2 Arty, so they're more than likely raining shells down on top of him. They've got a 261 and a T92 HMC. What we do know is the T57 Heavy is up just ahead of us to the left, and we know the AMX-50B is back at our base, or was last seen there. He's probably trying to recover and come back and get behind us. And there's the enemy Arty. Can't see the AMX-50 yet. In theory, it should be possible for the Ho-Ri 3 to go down to the gap, go round the corner and come up the other side. But here comes the AMX-50. One shot's all it takes. Now he can go down, come up behind. Oh, T57 Heavy's making his move. He's going for the Jaegeru, and he's gone. He's directly in front of him. The Jaegeru's kind of drawing him in. Unfortunately, he does get the kill shot. But he has fired 1 round, which means that he's only got 3 left at the most. So the Ho-Ri 3 should be able to take him out with 2 shots. Oh, he ricocheted that one. And I think that's going to be curtains for him, because he's tracked. He's fixed his track. And the T57 Heavy only has to track him now. He gets 1 shot in. And that's it. He's empty. He's reloading. Now all we have to do is do a couple of quick rams. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't do quick, but he does get a shot that finishes him off. So now it's just 2 Artys versus a Ho-Ri. But he doesn't need to Ho-Ri just yet. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Yes, I know. I'll get my coat. Yeah, no, I think the Arty can win this game. Unfortunately, it's going to be the enemy Arty that wins this game. All they need to do is get 2 solid hits on him, and he is going to be finished off. I'm hoping that the enemy have stayed behind to ambush rather than try and run to the enemy cap area and start capping, because it really wouldn't work even if they both did go there and try to cap out together. I still think the Hori could get back in time to get a reset. So I suspect that they're going to ambush him, and one of them is probably up in the trees directly ahead of us, although no 6-hit's gone off. Oh, it does go off, and a T92 does get a hit, and he's down to 4 hit points, which means the Object 261 can get the kill that wins the game, and he's just down below us, and he does do it, and unfortunately that is a kill. Let's see that again. Yes, the T92 gets a fantastic shotgun, which actually does reduce the hit points. And then, of course, we see there's the Object 261. He goes in for the kill, and the 261 gets the kill shot. So Arty wins. So unfortunately, that one was a defeat. It could have been a win. It was a defeat instead, though. Second class tanker went to apgibbo in the Object 261. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. It's showing 3, but he must have got 5. He did get a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And his win rate from the game was 1,340, which is good, but not a lot, not special. Mainly down to the fact he didn't get a whole lot of shots off. When we look at the damage, we can see even though he actually didn't survive for very long, he did get 2,051 hit points of damage, which is not bad, considering the highest score in the game turned out to be the Hori 3 with 4,812. The second highest turned out to be the T57 Heavy with 4,645. And the third highest damage turned out to be the Jaegeru with 4,605. That's 4,645 there and 4,605 here. Yes, get it right. So yes, unfortunate that the only survivor of the game only got 1,424 in his Object 261, but he did get 3 kills. And getting 3 kills actually meant he was in joint second place on kills, because the Hori managed 4 kills, the TVP T5051 managed 4 kills, they were the leaders. 3 kills went to the T57 Heavy in the Object 261, 2 kills went to the Jaegeru, the TVP, and the other Jaegeru on our team, and on the enemy team they just have 1 that came in third place with the MX50B. When it came to apgibbo, no kills at all in that one, I'm afraid. But when it came to base XP, he's a little higher up the table. The winners, the TVP, came in at 1,081 with the highest base. 994 went to the T57 Heavy. 897 went to the EBR 105. And that's the same guy that killed apgibbo, I'm afraid. Yes, he was all over the map, I think, during that game. And when it came to apgibbo, 491. So it was good in a sense, because he did make, he did get quite a lot of damage. He did get some base XP out of it as well. He only fired 8 shots, so it wasn't really enough for him to actually earn enough credits in this game, but he did make a profit out of the game. 6 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but 10 splash, 2,051 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Received 1 hit from the EBR, and it was a penetrating shot, went through the lower plate. 6 enemy vehicles were damaged, none killed, but 4,231 hit points of stun assist of 9 stuns, so combined damage of 6,200. That's pretty good going. When it came to credits, he actually earned 5,075 credits profit of a premium count. He got the Courageous Resistance Award because he got a Confederate. And he also got 3 bonds for this being tier 10 and 1,174 experience points out of it as well. But yes, unfortunate that he actually hit the cruise control. If you hit the R key just by accident whilst you're moving your fingers over the keys, because of course most of the tank players don't realize that we do actually use our keys. We don't just sit there with a mouse in our hand and start eating a meal. We are actually using the keys to communicate with our team and also to move about as we need. And because he hit the R key, he actually started moving forward, which was causing his reticule to dance all over the screen, which should have told him that something was up. But he actually moved out of cover, and that's why the EBR saw him, because he was actually trying to get back into a position where he could be in cover, and the EBR found him out in the open and shot him. If he'd actually managed to get back into the trees, I think the combined weight of the Object 261 shells would have been enough to take care of that EBR, but unfortunately didn't get a chance to do that. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.